Hi guys, hope you're all well. Hope you can see me and hear me okay because I'm having a few problems with my phone today. First of all, I apologise that I look like a bloody right mess and like an unmade bed. I'm having a scruff day today. Um, so I've been out for a walk, I've taken Oscar out into the fields, we've walked quite fast and lush to just reconnect with the earth and the energy. And then I've come back, I've done a load of admin, quite a lot of cleaning. So I've had quite a boring day, a practical day today. No clients today. But the reason for this video, I wanted to quickly talk to you about a new service that I'm offering. It's through my website. It's one of my voice email readings because it can reach far more people being done that way. And it kind of makes more sense to be done that way because if you're having a face-to-face reading with me, I always ask what it is you're wanting to know about, and we just cover off as we go. But this new service that I'm doing for £25, this new reading, is a 4 card spread, and it's all about relationships. Now, when we think of relationships, it covers such a wide spectrum, doesn't it, really? And people have often said to me, Mitch, do you do relationship readings? Rah, 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 rah. And I've always been quite hesitant and quite, I don't know, quite kind of cut off quickly, I suppose. And I've always said, no, I don't do anything like that. Because obviously, free will plays a massive part of relationships. But in equal measure, it's not always matters of the heart, is it? It's relationships can be in so many different ways, and sometimes it's wanting to know about where you stand with a family member. It could be where you stand with it could be where you stand with an animal, with a child. It could be a partner. It could also be if you're single and you're wanting to know, what is it that you have to do? What do you have to work through to get to that stage where a new relationship can develop? So it covers a massive spectrum of things, okay? And this is why I didn't want to just restrict it to matters of the heart, that sort of thing, because it's so much more than that. So it's a brand new service, it's 25 quid. So if you want to book the service, it's available through my website. Just go to the shop page, check the terms and conditions which are underneath on there, as with all of my online services. Okay. But it's really quite an interest. I think it's quite interesting, and it can just give you a little bit more guidance, because sometimes when I do readings for people, we cover off a load of stuff, lovely, lovely, and at the end they're like, oh, can you just tell me about this person, or can you just tell me about a situation with this person? And we don't actually always get time to cover it off, and it kind of can be a bit irritating if they haven't let me know, because whilst I am psychic, sometimes obviously I do need to know if you're wanting to know about a particular area of your world. Otherwise they end up being quite general readings. And also, what I've noticed when I've been doing other services, like with the 1 card question, sometimes again, people are saying to me, can you tell me about this person? But because it's only 1 card, sometimes we're not getting right into the nitty gritty of what's really going on. Okay, sometimes it can even be things like, a house situation, relationship you might have with the home, say if you're in between moving and things aren't going to plan or whatever. When we hear the word relationship, it really does cover a massive spectrum, and this is why I wanted to do a little bit of a video just to make it clear what this is really about. So I want to show you an example reading that I've done for myself earlier around relationship, just to make sense of how I would do the reading for you if you chose to sort of book this service. So I focused on my beautiful dog Oscar today, okay, and a relationship reading around his energy. So what I need to know moving forward for him, and I think it makes complete sense. So the first card represents Oscar in his current state at this moment in time. And we've got the solar plex chakra card. That's what came out for him. Don't know if you can see that there. Now this makes complete sense, as he's a very, very emotional boy. He's not like a normal dog, he's a rescue dog, he's got a lot of emotional problems, and this is what we're still working through. This is going to be an ongoing journey for him. But the fact that this has come out as his first card, now I can actually look into that a bit more, and I can think, okay, because like obviously humans, dogs have chakra points and chakra centers as well, and it could be that maybe I have to do some work on clearing some of his solar plex chakra energy. So now I've been made aware of that card, I can actually put that into action, and I can think, right, okay, let's look into some things that I can from my holistic approach can help him here with that, you know. And this isn't a bad card, this is just saying, you know, how things are at the moment. It is a card of emotions, you know, and I do know, well, he is very emotionally strung. He's got a lot of nervous energy, you know, and this all makes him up. So this is very interesting and makes complete sense to me at this moment in time for him. So then card two represents any blockages, any things that I need to be aware of, anything that's a bit negative and really could be causing rooted problems and issues. And we've got take the lead. So that's interesting because there is a real divide of ownership with him. And even though he does know that myself and my partner Paul are in charge and we run the show, and because he's Jack Russell Terrier, he's always constantly pushing the boundaries and, you know, trying to actually boss us around and take the lead. But also, as has been said many times when we've had consultations with our therapist with him, um, sometimes that's his problem, that he just wants to take the lead, but actually in his mental state not physically strong enough to be the leader, but almost feeling like he has to take the lead with situations. So this made complete sense when I got this, and even though I've been working through this quite a lot with him, it still shows that there's a lot of work to do there. So it didn't upset me or surprise me really to see this. It actually confirmed what I already know and thought, right, okay, I need to keep on with that. So I know there's a lot more I need to be doing, me and Paul, you know. And we're actually currently looking into a trainer, working with a trainer for Oscar for his next stage onwards. So again, taking the lead, that's an input of change there that will help him for the better. And there's this beautiful white light at the top. So even though it might seem a bit scary and a bit negative, there's light that can come in. So it's almost like working through the darkness to get to this light. So it makes complete sense for me. Okay, so then card three represents kind of moving forward, you know, what can we do moving forward? And share the love. And this is the thing, we've offered Oscar and we've given Oscar a place of unconditional love, unconditional, you know, peace and serenity, a place where he can feel safe. And it's just literally continuing to allow that unconditional love to blossom and bloom, even though it can be quite hard at times. So, beautiful card to have. And then the conclusion card, you know, for the overall reading for this particular one. Obviously, if this was a person, I'd be going into a lot more detail, but I'm just doing this in a quick format for you so you get an idea of how it works. Coming together. Okay, so again, this is all about the heart chakra, the heart center, beautiful unconditional love. And, you know, our boy is our family, you know, even though he's had a really shitty start, he's our world, you know, and coming together is almost like just not giving up and allowing him to sort of continue to becoming more aligned in our world and vice versa, you know. So it's really coming into a time of its own. So, and for those that know the personal story with Oscar, you know it's a long journey, it's been a long journey, it looks like it's set to continue that way, but hey, at least I know I'm on the right track, you know? So that's really how the readings work. So I hope this video might resonate with some of you. Like I say, I know loads of you want some sort of book and see me, and through location I can't always get to you. So I thought if I offer something like this, which is a little bit different to the other stuff that I do already, I don't know, it might just resonate with some of you and it might be helpful. Okay, so I'm wishing you all a great week ahead. Take care, guys, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Take care for now. Bye.